Okay guys, here we are for round 2. We are going to be on the play. Got a chance to scout our opponent's deck and very happy with this start. He's essentially blue-white aggro, fair amount of detain, a couple flyers, but mostly just kind of straightforward blue-white. Did see Knightly Valor. That's pretty much all we've seen though out of the 2 games I was able to scout. And if we can get some early damage with some of our guys here, we'd be pretty happy if we can get some kind of way to make a token. Once we draw a 5-drop, probably just want to play a Wayfaring Giant here, a Wayfaring Temple. So now we can go ahead and represent the giant growth, which we're certainly happy to use on his griffin. Otherwise we can just finesse the damage and that's fine also. So a couple different cards you could have here. Probably Eyes in the Skies is what I'm going to be expecting. I guess he wants to trade Pegasus for Giant Growth, which I'm also fine with. Or I could also just Avenging Arrow it and save the Giant Growth. Honestly, I guess we probably want to save Arrow for his Sunspire Griffin. So I think I'm just going to Giant Growth here and just push it. Okay. Guess now we can Avenging Arrow to finish it, but I think I'm just gonna save it for the other Griffin. Yikes. That's frightening. Okay. Got a little bit of lag. Alright, so now we're going to finish off the Griffin. Provided lag allows it. No real reason to not attack there, just because, you know, we could have drawn pump potentially. Luckily he did not hit the magic number 6, so he can't just start pumping out 3/3s. Thank God. Now this is kind of interesting. So here, he probably has eyes in the skies. I'm gonna bet. We're gonna go ahead and bash in with our guys, see what he does, and then eyes in the skies in response. And for some reason I attacked before I played the Corpse Jacks. I forgot about. That was a misplay, definitely. So used to playing the creature after you attack, and just keep forgetting this guy's power toughness is equal to the number of creatures you have, so. But yeah. Alright, stupid computer. Let's see what kind of business he's got here. Okay, I guess no tricks. Luckily I have tricks. Sure. If he wants to get in with his Guild Mage, I am more than happy to trade. How about twice for good measure? So now we'll just go ahead and play Growing Ranks, and then we can just do the Eyes in the Skies next turn. So now he's finally going to have enough mana to start making 3/3 guys, but I think at this point it's more or less a moot point. Alright. So now just bashing in with everybody. And then using Eyes in the Skies to get there. So he's probably going to try to double block the Wayfaring Temple. And we can make it an 8/8, which is kind of hilarious. No blockers, eh? Guess you must have Druid's Deliverance, no? And that'll work. Alright, so I think we saw Civic Saver and Knightly Valor. I think against this deck we do probably want to go big. Of course, it might be the right card here. Probably want to bring in Pegasus also. Now, in terms of cards that are probably less good, let's take a look. Honestly, not sure what we want to cut here. We are going to be on the draw, so probably can cut down to 17 fourths and bring the Pegasus. I think I'm actually just going to run it like that. Or down to 17 land. We don't want to flood out on the draw. This hand could definitely get there. We've got the Guardian, so I think we're going to keep it since we're on the draw. As long as we draw a third land by turn 3, should be fine. So he's got some pretty nasty early beats. Luckily there's the land. Hopefully we can stabilize here. Yuck. Exactly what we did not want to see. Alright. So he got the pretty nuts fast-paced early draw. And just, if he has a 3-drop, this could be lights out. Especially if he's got like the giant growth to back it up. And there's a 3-drop. So I think we either stick a Drag Mangler here, or that's probably game. Okay. Hopefully we can just brick his team. Does he have the giant growth is the real question. I think if we have one turn of respite, we can try to come back out of this. And I guess we were able to break wall him, thank God. So now I think we actually... we could just drop Desiccator, or Desecration Demon. But I think it's actually better to drop Guardian here, because we want to be able to play Courser's Accord next turn. We could also just drop like Monitor here, but once again I think going for the Guardian is going to be worth it. Oh my god, are we getting lag? Getting absolutely insane lag here. There's the Knightly Valor. Okay. That's a problem. So now we drop to 10. And I think we just take it. In this turn we can go ahead and Courser's Accord. And just sit back. We could also just Judgment that thing, but we'll do that next turn. So I think we Courser's Accord now. And then just sit back. Come on. Okay. Sweet Jesus, this lag is nuts. So hopefully we don't time out here. Like now we unfortunately have to triple block, because like if he's got the giant growth, he just gets us here, but hopefully he doesn't. Come on. Yeah. Okay, did we just not... oh my god. Fucking hate this lag. So, apparently that's what happens when you try to triple block. Alright, so now we just Tristani's Judgment, get our guy, start bashing in, and see what he does. And hopefully don't time out. And luckily we can trick him into attacking with everybody. And make this a very profitable attack for us. Yep. So he has Common Bond, which he almost certainly does. We get somewhat blown out here, but I think it's fine. Or hopefully he just has the nothing. Yeah, that'll work. And I think at this point, we just, let's see, keep on dropping Accord. I think we're going to do that prior to combat in case he's got something. Just to make absolutely certain we get our Centaur. And then try to take over this game. And luckily he did not use his security blockade to minimize the damage. Don't play Angel, don't play Angel. Okay, that can work. So now we can use our Mangler to make our Centaur big enough and just push through. I think what we can also do, just drop, we can actually, let's see, we can drop Demon and then just pump up one of our Centaurs also. I guess here's the plan. We pump up the Centaur, and then if he blocks, well, I guess it takes 5 mana. That's fine. Okay, yeah, I think we just keep pushing. Let's see, we are at 8. Let's think about this a moment. Alright, I think instead we're just going to go ahead and drop the big guy. Provided that our mana works. Holy God, do I hate lag. Alright, so there's the extra land we were looking for. Now we can go ahead and, let's see, I think we just actually just attack with our Desecration Angel, see what he does. He can try to slow it down a little bit, but I think that's fine. He's probably going to try to time us out considering how ridiculously slow that we're going here. Okay, and that's fine. So now we just go ahead and, oops, there we go. Post-combat, we'll just go ahead and drop our Monitor and then Eyes in the Skies end of turn. And hope to take that home. Sure, whatever. Okay, so now I think we pump up the other bird and just sit back. And at this point, we've got so many Centaurs, we can just swing with the team. Like, unless he has trample here, we're in a really good spot. Yeah. So now I think we just shove in for a lot of damage. And then drop our Herald. Come on, let's go. Yeah, this lag is not for me. Oh my God, this lag is ridiculous. Yeah, we are gonna fucking time out if this bullshit keeps going. Oh, and we had the giant growth. Ugh, didn't even count it. Alright, so hopefully we don't get blown out here, because we definitely should have played the giant growth for the win. So if you had some kind of trample effect, we just giant growth our guy to try to get there. And at this point, it's anybody's game, because we could time out. Alright, so in case, unless he has like Druid's Deliverance, I think we're pretty much good once they decide to attack. Hoping I have enough time for a full restart between rounds here. Keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, sure, whatever. Whew, alright. Okay, yeah, so barely pulled that one out in time. Oh my god, the lag. Anyways, we will see you for round 3.